Japan. The year is 1537, a land of breathtaking landscapes where the serene beauty of nature contrasts sharply with the chaos of human conflict. The country was in turmoil, with various clans and warlords vying for supremacy. The air was thick with the tension of constant battles, and the sound of clashing swords was a common backdrop to daily life. Into this turbulent world, a little baby named Kinoshita Tokichiro was born to a poor farming family. His parents, like many others, toiled day and night just to make ends meet. This baby, who would later be known as Toyotomi Hideyoshi, wasn't born into royalty. He didn't have the privileges or the opportunities that came with noble birth. He was just a regular kid, growing up in a small village, playing with other children, and helping his family with the farm work. Small and skinny, people even called him Kozaru, which means little monkey. It was a nickname that stuck, but it didn't define him. He didn't look like someone important, but inside, he had a secret weapon, a big dream and a can-do attitude. He was determined to rise above his circumstances. He was determined to be somebody. His unwavering determination and resilience would soon set him on a path that no one could have predicted. Fate had big plans for him. Despite the odds, his journey was about to take a remarkable turn. When he was still young, he started working for a powerful warrior, Oda Nobunaga. This was a pivotal moment in his life. Nobunaga was really good at spotting talent, and he saw something special in Hideyoshi, even though he was just a kid doing small jobs. Nobunaga's keen eye for potential would prove to be a game-changer for Hideyoshi. But Hideyoshi did every job with lots of energy, like it was the most important thing in the world. Whether it was carrying messages or cleaning armor, he approached each task with a sense of purpose. He wanted to show everyone how good he was. He knew that every small task was an opportunity to prove his worth and earn respect. Then, in 1560, at the Battle of Okehazama, Hideyoshi got his big chance. This was a defining moment in his life. He was just carrying Nobunaga's sandals, but during the fighting, he showed he was brave and smart. His quick thinking and courage stood out amidst the chaos of battle. He made quick decisions that helped Nobunaga win. His actions were not just noticed, they were remembered. Nobunaga was impressed and started to trust Hideyoshi more. This trust would be the foundation of their future relationship. From then on, Hideyoshi was Nobunaga's right-hand man. He became an indispensable part of Nobunaga's campaigns. Every time they won a battle, Hideyoshi became more famous. His reputation grew with each victory, and so did his responsibilities. He was known for his clever plans and his loyalty. His strategic mind and unwavering loyalty made him a key player in Nobunaga's rise to power. He wasn't just a farm kid anymore. He was a warrior, a leader, and a smart strategist. His transformation was nothing short of extraordinary. But his journey wasn't over. The path ahead was filled with more challenges and opportunities. His story was far from finished, and his determination would continue to drive him forward. As Nobunaga became more powerful, so did Hideyoshi. Hideyoshi was not just a mere follower. He was a keen observer and a quick learner. He absorbed every bit of knowledge and strategy that Nobunaga had to offer. This made him an indispensable part of Nobunaga's campaigns. He was excellent at planning battles and making deals. His ability to foresee the outcomes of various strategies made him a valuable asset. Hideyoshi's knack for negotiation and alliance building was unparalleled, and he often found ways to turn potential enemies into allies. He learned a lot from watching Nobunaga, so he could guess what his enemies would do and be one step ahead of them. This foresight allowed him to devise counter-strategies that often left his adversaries bewildered and defeated. He didn't just win battles with strength, he used his brain. His intellectual approach to warfare was revolutionary at the time. He understood that brute force alone was not enough to secure lasting victories. For example, at the Battle of Anagawa in 1570, Hideyoshi came up with a super smart plan. He analyzed the enemy's weaknesses and devised a strategy that exploited them to the fullest. He surprised the enemy at night and helped Nobunaga win a huge victory. This night attack was a masterstroke, catching the enemy off guard and leading to a decisive win for Nobunaga's forces. Everyone started talking about how brilliant Hideyoshi was. His reputation as a strategic genius began to spread far and wide. Samurai and generals alike marveled at his tactical acumen and his ability to turn the tide of battle. But Hideyoshi wasn't just good at fighting. He was a man of many talents. His skills extended beyond the battlefield, making him a versatile and multifaceted leader. He was also good at talking and making friends. His diplomatic skills were second to none. He could charm and persuade even the most stubborn of leaders, forging alliances that would prove crucial in the years to come. He could make deals and get people to work together. His ability to unite different factions under a common cause was a testament to his leadership and vision. Sometimes talking was even better than fighting. Hideyoshi understood that diplomacy could achieve what warfare could not. He often used his negotiating skills to avoid unnecessary bloodshed and build lasting peace. He was also a great builder. His vision extended to infrastructure and development, which were crucial for the stability and prosperity of the regions he controlled. He built Tsunomata Castle super fast, in just 3 weeks. This feat was not just about speed, it was a demonstration of his organizational skills and his ability to inspire and mobilize people. He was good at figuring things out and getting people to work hard. His leadership style was both effective and motivational, earning him the respect and loyalty of those who worked under him. Hideyoshi became richer and more important, but he never forgot Nobunaga, the guy who gave him a chance. Despite his rising status, he remained humble and loyal to his mentor. He was always loyal. This loyalty was not just a personal trait, but a strategic choice that helped him navigate the complex political landscape of the time. But something big was about to happen, something that would change everything. The stage was set for a dramatic shift in power, and Hideyoshi was poised to play a pivotal role in the unfolding events. 1582 was a very important year. It was a year that would change the course of Japanese history forever. Nobunaga was close to taking over all of Japan, unifying the warring states under his banner. His military campaigns were relentless, and his vision for a unified Japan seemed within reach. But then something terrible happened. A dark cloud loomed over his ambitions, threatening to undo all his hard work. One of his own generals, Akechi Mitsuhide, turned against him. Mitsuhide, who had been a trusted ally, harbored deep-seated grievances and ambitions of his own. He attacked Nobunaga at Honnoji Temple in Kyoto. The attack was swift and brutal, catching Nobunaga off guard. Nobunaga, the great leader, was killed. His dreams of unification were shattered in an instant. Hideyoshi was far away, attacking Takamatsu Castle when he heard the news. He was heartbroken. The loss was not just political, it was deeply personal. He had lost his leader, his teacher, the person who believed in him. Nobunaga had seen potential in Hideyoshi when no one else did. He was very sad, but he knew he had to do something. He couldn't let Mitsuhide's betrayal go unpunished. He quickly made peace with his enemies at Takamatsu so he could focus on something more important: revenge. This was a strategic move, showcasing his ability to prioritize and act swiftly. This showed how good he was at making deals, even during a tough time. His diplomatic skills were as sharp as his sword. Then, he marched his army quickly back to Kyoto. The speed and efficiency of his march were legendary, covering vast distances in record time. At the Battle of Yamazaki, he fought Mitsuhide. The battle was fierce, with both sides fighting with everything they had. Hideyoshi's soldiers were fighting for Nobunaga, and they won. Their victory was not just a military success, but a moral one, avenging their fallen leader. Mitsuhide the traitor was defeated just 13 days after he killed Nobunaga. His betrayal was short-lived, and justice was swift. Hideyoshi had avenged Nobunaga, but Japan was still in trouble. The power vacuum left by Nobunaga's death created chaos and uncertainty. Many people wanted to be in charge, now that Nobunaga was gone. The struggle for power intensified, with various factions vying for control. Hideyoshi was a strong leader, but he still had a lot of work to do. He needed to consolidate power and bring stability to a fractured nation. He had to convince everyone that he, the little monkey who started as a nobody, was the right person to lead Japan. His journey from a humble peasant to a powerful leader was nothing short of extraordinary, and his determination would shape the future of Japan. Thank you for watching. If you found this video beneficial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Troutastoria to continue learning from the annals of history.